Okay, it's time for our weekly financial forecast, and we are joined by Tim Fitzwilliams of Fitzwilliams Financial. Again, thank you, sir.
Always. Thank you, Janet.
Okay, we're going to talk about, someone was asking me about adjustable rate mortgages and whether or not they're making a comeback. I always thought they were pretty dangerous.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a bit premature to start looking at that. So we don't think that they're making a comeback, Janet. We don't believe that they are. I think it's premature. People might be thinking about that because of interest rates, but interest rates are up for a reason, and it's because of the oil crisis situation. Once that dies down, we'll be good.
Okay, all right, so we look forward to that day.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
what are some of the signs that you see in folks when you can tell that they're heading towards the wrong road financially? Some of the red flags or warning signs that you see.
Big red flag. When they're, as the old saying goes, robbing Peter to pay Paul. When they're using a credit card to pay another credit card, using a debt instrument to pay another debt. Now, sometimes that can be strategic, and there's reasonings behind it, but most of the time it's not.
Okay, all right, yeah, robbing Peter. Wait, something else. Like when they show up for big purchase, maybe, do you think, and wonder?
I think what we'll find is when people are getting big purchases using credit, that's a big concern. And that's leading to an even bigger concern in the market with the private credit market, which is a whole nother conversation. But it starts with the consumer thinking they can buy something very large and put it on credit for affordable payments, and that can start to really hurt people's budgets, and it's going in the wrong direction.
What should pre-retirees be focused on?
Yeah, you know, I look at that as, let's be more proactive as a pre-retiree. Let's not think of how to react to things, but let's be proactive. Let's identify, when we take that last paycheck, how much money do we need to pay our bills and to enjoy life? What's the percentage off of my investment? Forget the rules, forget what you've heard and what you've read. Answer what you need, right? You might have heard a 4% rule, all that, that's fine. But what is it that you need? What income do you need? And what's unique, Janet, is that there's different risk tolerances for everybody.
Right.
Some folks may say, you know what, I don't really want to have a lot in the market, or I want to have a little bit in the market, or some people say, I want to have a lot in the market. Folks may need to have some more security in their life. Maybe they want to take a financial product, right, where they're going to get income for the rest of their life. Right now, there's distribution rates on financial products I've seen as high as 10%. But that might not be someone else's cup of tea.
Right.
They may not want that. Maybe they want to be in the market, and maybe income-based vehicles in the market and different investments that are going to give them income and the potential for more growth.
Right, right.
It's not one shoe fits all. Everybody has their own opinion on risk and how much they can handle. And I think the most important thing is to just focus on making sure you have the income you want. You worked your whole life for a reason.
Focus on what, and don't think about what everybody else is doing. Focus
on you and your desires, because you worked your whole life for this moment. So don't try to cut corners. Focus on that and then build around that.
Great advice. Thank you so much, as always. And the Financial Forecast airs every Tuesday at our 4 p.m. news. And if you have a question that you want answered, email us at financialforecast@13newsnow.com.